Hey kids, it's story time. Now, I stumbled upon a story that is fascinating. It has adventure, intrigue, mystery. How will it end? Let's find out. It's called The Journey of the Marmabill. Written by Daniel Errico and illustrations by Tiffany Terrell. Let's get started. A Marmabill was searching on the rainy forest floor. She came up to a tree that had a tiny wooden door. She traveled very far, and where she was, she didn't know. She'd never been so scared and wasn't sure which way to go. She gave a gentle knock, and 20 wugs came rolling out. When wugs hear any noise, they want to see what it's about. I'm looking for a creature. He has run away with my nest. But now I've lost my way, and I could use a place to rest. If he has come this way, I'm sure you'll find him on this path. But we have beds and lots of food, and oh my, a bath. Oh, I guess she doesn't smell that great, been traveling in the forest. The wugs got started cooking as they filled a tub of bubbles. Leaf and flower bubble baths are sure to ease your troubles. They served up nuts and stew, and she devoured every bite. They played some toss the wug until they fell asleep mid-flight. Oh, they look like they're cuddly little creatures, aren't they? Please don't go, they pleaded when she thanked them for her stay. She said, I may still be lost, but I am on my way. The Marmabill walked over logs and under heavy brush. Her tiny legs were moving fast, like she was in a rush. She stopped for just a moment by a lazy flowering river and ate some berry snacks the wugs were nice enough to give her. Well, that's nice, she had a snack. Do you mind? The ground exclaimed from underneath her rear. The ground just spoke, she said out loud. I'm going mad, I fear. I'm not the ground, the voice declared, while rising from the dirt. I'm just a tank-a-diggy. When you sat on me, it hurt. The Marmabill apologized and offered him some food. She hadn't meant to squish him. She was anything but rude. I'm looking for my home, she said. And he responded, why? A wildebeest has taken it. Then she began to cry. I saw one pass me by, and he was carrying a sack. I knew it, said the Marmabill. I've gotten back on track. Following the river, she went far along the bank, but did not see the kikis who had set a nasty prank. She fell inside a hole that they had covered up with plants. They chuckled from the trees while building stacks of ollie ants. She slipped along the muddy slide and traveled underground, and when it stopped, the Marmabill was all mixed up around. More confused than ever, she was in a darkened cave. But being lost and scared is what will teach you to be brave. That's very true, kids. That's a true point right there. She couldn't see a thing, but she could hear as well as ever, which gave her an idea as odd as it was clever. She grabbed a bunch of rocks and threw them here and there. And when they hit a wall or dip, the sound would tell her where. She walked along until she threw a rock up to the ceiling. It made a funny sound that gave her quite a scary feeling. Oh no. Instead of hitting stone, she hit a soundly sleeping flether. Soon his eyes lit up and started waking up another. 100 flethers fluttered down, glowing emerald green. Having just been woken, they were acting cranky and mean. Kind of like me when you first wake me up on a Saturday morning. I get that, kids. They chased her down a tunnel till she ended up outside. A flether pulled her by the tail and took her for a ride. She grabbed a branch while flying by and managed to break free and found herself on top a bondanza tree. I see him, said the Marmabill, that thieving wildebeest. He sat beneath a waterfall she spotted on the east. She grabbed the nearest vine and started swinging through the air. But when she reached the wildebeest, he gave an icy stare. Oh no. "Give me back my nest," she yelled in quite a shaky voice. She may have been afraid, but she'd made a mighty choice. The wildebeest came charging. He was in a foul mood. Wildebeests are known to have a fiery attitude. When she looked for cover, it was then she recognized she was near a kiki trap cleverly disguised. As she jumped away, the wildebeest went running by. He fell into the trap and he was hoisted to the sky. That kiki trap came in handy, guys. I'm so happy she saw that. "Let me down," he shouted as he dangled from the net. "You stole my home," she answered, "and now this is what you get." Her nest was trampled underfoot, but she knew what to do. After all she'd done, she wasn't scared to start anew. She started finding twigs and built a new home that made her proud. Wugs and kikis welcome, but no wildebeests allowed. Oh, what a great lesson, guys. Always be looking for something that you could use in the future. And she used the tools she had learned to find her nest. Oh, and I just know she lived happily ever after.
Tell Me a Story, brought to you by Dr. Brad Bradshaw.